I put copy protection on my own map, and then it wouldn't let me save my own copy of it. And so, in order for this to work, it wouldn't let me. I don't know if it'll let me now. It could have been an update thing, but I had to like build a new layout for this and get rid of the old one, and so I had to like group it and bring it over one by one, and at least I got it in place now. Yeah, but I'm much happier with this than I was. Oh. So yeah, there it is. In dreams from Halo 5. This is what this will be once it's done. But it'll play decent. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm upscaling it. It won't be bright like this. I'm playing with that tower. I just tore up the tower and redid it. It'll be all dark and like no, I just got it all white bricks. It'll be black and dark blues and stuff. But while I was forging, I just wanted to have something a little more lighter on my eyes, because I like to forge in the dark, actually, like so. Like when I get in here and go at it, kind of like this. And then I actually just deleted my lights, but yeah, you get the idea. The layout is kind of have the death pit in the middle. Kind of. All I had from the original map, I got rid of everything except the tower with the blue lights here. And I was like, I'm just going to use that as the stage for what I had before. But the layout should work as long as I get the death pit right and the jumps right. Like scaling it is a bitch. Like my scale seems to still be off from what it was before. Yeah, like I don't know, like I went into Halo 5 and got the pieces and like measured them and everything, and I put them in here, and like it still seems off, like the jumps. I just got to redo that. But it'll turn out alright. I gotta incorporate this big ass piece on the outside. The towers are just one piece. I don't know if you noticed, that piece is secret, but it can be used a lot. Like it's got the lights on it. It's just that control point floating down here. This thing. You can put it under your map, and then you get the towers on the sides, like illuminating it. I think that there's a lot of potential with this one little piece. So I'm gonna do something fucking dope with it. I got a harvest remake I'm working on too, with using that like on the outsides, but I haven't got too far on that one. This is the oh, you're okay. It's all a mess in here. You see my pieces on the side. I build shit on the side, and then I put it inside after I play with it on the outside. But once I use one piece, I like to keep the piece around. And I'm trying to figure out what like what rocks style to use. Like I don't know which I like best. Burnt forest does look good. I was gonna use wetlands because of the green like ickiness all over it, but then I saw a map today, I think on YouTube, or yesterday. First person I've seen like started overlapping the rocks, which used to be popular in 5. It's a good, like using the same rock, but with a snow version. No, like use the same exact piece, but you use like the snow one and then a rock one, and then you just barely move it over the side so it looks like the snow is sitting on top of the rock, and then it matches the texture. I'm gonna probably play with that. I don't want to make this snow. It's gonna be blues, lots of blues. And I gotta figure out how I'm gonna mimic the death pit to be like a black abyss of doom. I've got a couple ideas. Like You know, you can bury stuff in this canvas too, underneath the land but above the water. So you can change the way the water looks down there. I'll show you with like a clever piece. So if I take this one round piece down here, I had one that like took up the whole level, but the other day I went crazy and just started deleting shit. I'm like, all right, I don't need this in here. Let's say I wanted to make like blue water. You just barely inch it above, like that, and you can change the color of the water down there without changing the land. And I like that idea. I'm gonna play with this idea here. You can do the whole map this way, but the other thing, like, you can also what's I trying to say? You can do this in the background piece too. So like in the hills and stuff on the sides, you can get these to float underneath outside of the boundaries. And you can change the streams on the side, which sounds like a winner chicken dinner to me. I'm gonna play with it and see what I can come up with. I mean, it's a $15,000 contest, so I'm gonna put out all the stops on the shit. But I think the layout will be sound once I get it all put together. I just started. Like, I have a tough time doing a block out. Like, I have to do the art at the same time, which is why you see like the rings and stuff here. Like, everything feels a little too big. This pathway was supposed to be like a small pathway, and it's super wide. So I think I'm gonna have to shorten this. Yeah, like, it should just be a thin walkway. Like, it's, I don't know how to describe it. Like, the scaling in my head is off. And maybe it has to do with FOV. I think the field of view being bigger is throwing me off. So I tried putting my field of view down to like 78 while I'm forging, but it still is not. Everything's coming out bigger than it should. And so I would suck, but I might have to like go through the entire level and downsize it even more. Yeah, I thought about that too. Like, just adding more texture on the outsides and like elements to it to thin it out that way. Like, this all be, I mean, you can see where the mostly blocks are, but I'll art it up pretty well. I want this to be inside of a large, like, mountainous, like, there'll be mountains all around. This will be like the only thing lighting up, but like outside of this, in the mountains, there'll be like blue light emanating from in between, you know, the cracks. Kind of give the feeling that you're in like this ginormous valley of energy. I don't know how to describe it. Like blue energy that's emanating from the planet. And this is like the source. That blue light, I do like the blue light. This triangle light. It's like 4 pieces, but like you can do the texture on the outside different than the inside on these. What are they? Let's see. Forerunner ramps 59. That's what these damn things are. So they're ramp pieces, believe it or not, that I just flattened. And it gives you this like really cool. These are pretty useful, I think. People could do a lot. Scaling is a bitch, but it's awesome. I find myself grabbing pieces and changing the scales on them just to see what happens. Yeah. I want to play with these like Halo design set ramps too, that are in the game. Like, they look really, really nicely. Do what? Oh, the blue bridges. I don't know. I like it. I like these blue bridges I made too to match that, but I don't really know. I like the emissive it's too bright, almost. I wish there was a way to tone it down even more. It's on 1, and it still seems bright. But like, there'll be nature like overlapping a lot of these sections too. Like, it'll be like overgrown in the corners and like filled with dirt. Angelito's seen this map before, so he knows what's up. Hopefully he likes it. He might recognize it. But yeah, this is Dark Prince's map design, so hopefully to buy me some goodies. Hey buddy, you recognize this? It's my Halo 5 map. The one that I made like 4 times. So this would be the last version of it I made, but be a teleporter here. Memnock, Marius, In Dreams were the 3, and then I had a 4th one that, yeah, it's that one. Yeah, I had a unique layout on here against this tower, and I threw it all the way. I just threw it away. So I threw away like 60 hours. I just wasn't feeling it, and yeah, and I didn't want to. I wanted to keep my little tower thing I was working on here, so I was like, and I threw most of that away too, to be fair. But I just felt more comfortable like approaching it. The other map I'm gonna make is gonna be a remake too, but it's even harder to get the dimensions right on that one. Yeah, I'll take a look before I get off. What do you got working, Angelito? Anything good? Uh-oh. Go get it, little Angelito. Congrats. I didn't know he had a kid. Good stuff. The last time I talked to him, he had just got through that hurricane that hit Puerto Rico. And then, you're better now? That's good that you are. I pass it to you, Guardian.